last 2-game series of the evening. It's gonna be a treat. It's Lauralee versus ApparentlyJack. ApparentlyJack already trying to go for clipping place, and Lauralee missing the open net. At the moment, Lauralee is ranked 37 and ApparentlyJack is ranked 27. 10 spaces apart, but they're both pretty high. So let's see if this can top the place of the previous games that we've seen today. ApparentlyJack confident, waiting for Lauralee to make a mistake or for an opportunity, and he does utilize it, but it's not quick enough as Lauralee can recover. Lauralee with a good challenge. Shoots early, does ApparentlyJack. Or sorry, Lauralee shoots early, but Jack saves it. A good dodge but by Jack. Lauralee with a shot. Jack out of position, can't recover, but Lauralee can get the rebound. And it's the first goal. 1:30 in. Jack with the possession. Goes early, but Lauralee's quicker. Another punish. Jack being a little bit too defensive and passive here. Not reacting too much. And Lauralee can just take it instead from him. Lauralee had no right to get that goal, but Jack being way too passive. Early shot from Lauralee, tries to get a double, but Jack saves it. Lauralee doesn't want to commit early enough. Lauralee comes away with the possession, as he doesn't know how little boost Jack has. A dangerous commit there from Jack. Goes in the air, ceiling. Looks like he got a flip reset there, but it wouldn't have mattered because he already got the ceiling reset. Lauralee saves it, gets the runaway. 3 goals in 2:30. Lauralee with another position, almost gets the rebound. Tries to go for a dunk here, but to no avail. Steals Jack's boost. Gets Pip maneuvered, and just enough so that he can't take the boost. And a good bump by Jack. Finally a goal for Jack here. It's what he's been looking for. Jack goes aggressive. Doesn't want to go in the air either. Just tries to cut it. But Lauralee's defensive here. Although Lauralee a little bit too much aggression on that challenge. Ball is popped slightly over Lauralee and Jack can just take the open net. Cheeky play by Jack. Lauralee misses the boost, so he has to be a little bit careful. Jack too early for Lauralee to react. It tries to get a pre-flip, but unfortunately that completely fakes out Lauralee. Oh my god, that was an interesting series of events. Lauralee tries to go for the 50, but gets punished here by going straight on. Should have angled his car slightly, but he had no time to react as Jack was being very aggressive. Kickoff opportunity for Lorley. Just goes for the boost. Gives up on the goal opportunity. Lorley wants to outplay Jack here. Shoots, but he misses. Jack shoots, but he also misses, although it was a little bit harder. And Lorley is out of position, so he has to be careful. Jack does not get the boost as he wants. Goes slow play. Lorley wants to bulldoze it in, force it in. Jack wants to flick, doesn't get it. Open net for Lorley. Tied game. Looks like we're going to overtime unless the kickoff opportunity happens. Dead kickoff. Lorley gets the possession. Jack wants to be aggressive here. Has to be careful. He is. He gets the touch. He manages to get the overtime. Good play by him. They kick off another dead 50. Flick by Jack. It's a good flick and it goes past Lorley. And Jack manages to get the comeback win after being down 3 goals. Well, this was a very interesting series here of events. So Jack goes early, very good for him. Misses, but instead of waiting, he goes for the pre-flip. And then he completely fakes out Lorley here. Well, that was actually very smart by Jack, because Jack had no boost. And Lorley had a lot of boost, so he could do more things. So let's see if he can use the boost advantage to his own advantage in winning the second game. Game 2, Jack versus Lorley. Both of these games were played on the same day, only a couple of days ago actually. Lorley starting out with a good challenge, almost gets a goal there. Lorley almost manages to flick it. Jack in the air, gets it in the ceiling, doesn't use his flick. Bumps Lorley slightly, but Lorley should have this. An open net, he does. Good flick by Jack, it's enough. Just enough to get past him from that kickoff possession. Jack misses, gets the bump, but can't keep this ball out from Lorley's perspective. Lorley just barges and bulldozes his way through. Kickoff opportunity for Jack. He misses. Ball is a little bit too floaty. Jack utilized the fact that he has almost a full tank, and Lorley has very little. No, he can't. Lorley with a good first touch. Has to be careful here. Goes up in the air. Actually gets a fantastic touch, so that Jack is out. But then misses the ball, and Jack should have this. Big mistake by Lorley. Let's have a tight game. Whiff by Jack. Gets a 50. It's just very strong 50 as well. He went from flipping too early for the wave dash into getting a very strong head on 50. Early shot by Loreley here. Goes on the wall, gets the kick-off possession, and he does get the goal from the wall. Maybe it's time for Jack to mix up his kickoffs. If I remember it rightly, Loreley has been winning most of the kickoffs. Jack wants to go in the air, but Loreley challenges. Jack has to be careful. Loreley shoots early. Jack has no boost, can't recover. It's a one-goal game for Loreley. Missed by Loreley. Jack instead is patient, and he flicks past Loreley, pulls the trigger just in time, even though Loreley was right there behind him, or in front of him rather. Jack didn't want to pull the trigger yet, and as they were getting closer, he only pulled the trigger when it was necessary. Smart play by Jack. Can he get the Doomsday? Yes, he can. Barely too quick for Loreley to react. And now it's one-goal game in Jack's favor. I suppose that's gonna waste a lot of time. Let's avoid the demo here with Jack. Jack with the control off the wall here. Goes for 50. Almost gets the dunk on it, but manages to control it, and Loreley can't keep up. Good aggression from Loreley. Jack gets a bump, in fact, and it ruins Loreley's entire plan. Goes in the air, gets a flip reset, it seems. Uses it to no effect. Loreley shoots it early. Shoots it again. It's very quick, but Jack can react. Loreley a little bit too aggressive on this head dribble play. Jack anticipating Loreley going for an air dribble bump, but it doesn't. And just like that, in the span of only a couple of seconds, the game is equalized. Flick by Jack, it's a very strong flick as well. Jack utilizing his kickoffs much better this game than he did last. Loreley is aggressive. Good aggression on the defense. Almost gets an infield cut past Jack here, but not quite. Testing the water. Jack. Again, just testing Jack. Loreley won the 50 there, but Jack didn't give him. Jack playing keep away here. And it's a 2-goal game. Loreley is not careful enough. Lets Jack go up close to him so that he gets bumped. And Jack takes the control to play. And that goes in for a 3-goal game. With 24 seconds left, and that's in fact a forfeit. So, Jack winning this game. So we see that Jack was a little bit too fast. So a very, very interesting little series of games there. As we can see, Jack winning both of these games. in quite a nice fashion.